Yeah, me
So,
too.
okay, so what do you think about, do you agree on the mixed education or separate education? Which do you think is better?
Well, I've experienced mixed education. I don't know. I don't know how
Uh,
is
you haven't
the
experienced it
separate one.
separate education?
Yeah.
I have experienced it separate education. Separate education basically is like you're all يعني girl is alone, girl is with each other, a school for girls and a school for boys.
Is this good for me? I don't know.
What do you think? Is it good for you? You don't know, really? Like it's I have experienced
Well,
this actually, like
mixed
since after.
education, it was good for me. It helps us in young age to be open-minded, to have different point of view. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it was good, but I don't
It,
know. I didn't experience separate. Maybe separate education could be better. Maybe not. I don't know. So
Everything
I cannot
has like
judge.
disadvantages and disadvantages, of course.
Yeah.
But for me, I have experienced separate education, unfortunately. I thought mixed education is gonna be better for me, of course, and but I was in Al Azhar, and literally after since the private school, I am in like a school for boys only, boys alone and girls alone. So that of course like had impact on me. Like I wasn't open, I was an introvert, I didn't know how to talk to girls. Like literally till like 2 years ago.
And that's
I didn't know how
what I'm
to like
talking
I didn't know
about.
how to
Yeah.
talk to girls and what?
That's what I'm talking about. Mixed education helps
Yeah.
kids when we are kids to be open to the opposite sex. So to not have some complexes for the opposite sex, to be open, to have friends like friends,
Yeah.
girlfriends, boyfriends, not boyfriends, but just friends. Yeah, you
My
know.
friends.
Yeah,
But it starts to happen, it happens, of course. You have
it
boyfriends
will
if you're
happen
in a mixed
even in
education.
separate education. Trust me. If the person is open to this
Thank
kind
you.
of relationship,
Thank you, my man.
it will. Yeah,
Mhm.
it will happen even in separate education. It's not school,
It's
which
of course it's a personal thing, but it's just it's more you're more exposed to it, when you're in a mixed education, especially in the college period. Of course, we're not talking about like high school or just when you were kids, but in the college, oh my God, like so many things and so many issues and problems as well appear when like the two sex interaction happens. And the culture, of course, like changes and have it changed like so many like in a scale on a big scale, you know. Just like 5 years ago, it's like now. Oh my God, it's just open-minded like hell right now, you know. Even from high school, boyfriend and girlfriend stuff, it becomes common more, in our countries.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, but for me, I have experienced it actually. It was a good impact on me. I wasn't distracted. I didn't get like a love or anything. I didn't know anyone, like any girl actually, when I was in college, because I didn't have time. I was working and like studying. So even I was like meeting girls at work and I've interacted with them, but I was so shy and I just didn't like have anything in my mind actually at that time. So yeah, this is kind of it. So it's
At the
about
end, the
experience, I guess.
girls and boys will be mixed in the street. So
Yeah, yeah, like. The
We are
upcoming
exposed.
generations are not safe anymore. Like it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy actually.
Mhm.
You know, like it's
Still, that's the person who is convinced that he keep himself or herself and don't do bad things, bad relationships, and so it's a conviction. Hmm? How to spell it?
convection. Convection. What do you want to say? It's what?
Yeah, yeah. He
Mm-hmm.
must be. He must trust himself or herself. Then that's it. Doesn't.
Yeah, that's it's regarding,
It's not.
gets back
It's not
actually
about.
to raising the kids, like how the way how you raised. The nature and nurture controversy. We're gonna go back to the nature and nurture controversy. Are you more influenced by the nature or the nurture around you? When it comes to the nurture, of course, this is how you form your personality, you know. Basically, I didn't know anything. I didn't like engage and like have like real connection with people until high school. I didn't know anything. Like just I did like what I knew was my education, my studying, and just focus on that. Just from home to school, and from school to the house again, and beside private lessons. You know, more than that, I didn't know anything.
That's good.
What opened me up is college. When I actually got to another city, different in a new city I didn't know anything about, and I started like knowing people, dealing with people, like no friends, no environment. Experienced the independence thing, like living like an apartment with a bunch of like colleagues, and like know people as well, like just interacting with them, getting from their habits, get used to them, they get used to me. Somehow have some conflicts, of course, like things I didn't like and things I liked, and so many things. So this is what opened me up to the world itself, the real life, you know. And yeah, hopefully, I'm so grateful for the opportunity. And then I started working, and yeah, I've learned that I've got mixed with like different personalities, different people, girls from every type. Which was so weird for me actually. Like, oh my god, like I've seen things I haven't seen before. And then of course I was judgy at first, like, oh my god, like how this like could be. I was asking myself, oh my god, like how are these people like, and how what is this style of clothes? What is this? It's like it's not something I'm used to, right? And then by reading and by developing myself and by focusing on like just like and sharpen my skills and sharpen my personality, I learned not to judge anyone, like anybody, like just like yeah, I like became open minded a little bit, right? So on the way of thinking, the mindset, like I don't know, like like everybody's like free to whatever they want, so I don't really care. Just need to focus on myself. I don't want to criticize. I don't want to judge, you know. Just know the good people and get away from the bad people and bad habits. I'm gonna be good to go. And yeah, that's what I did actually, and it's been successful actually. Thank goodness. So, uh, so for me, yeah, it's just both are good experiences actually and bad experiences. Like it has disadvantage and advantages. So it's all about you. After that, like from the education, you don't get anything anyway. So it's the most important thing is you focus on yourself and your where do you want to be and what kind of person you want to be. So
I think
okay, I'm
mixed
gonna shoot you with.
education. Yeah,
Go ahead.
mixed education didn't affect me, especially. I was like, I have up and downs in my how to say it in my education. How can I say it?
Mm-hmm.
Not career. Career
The,
is professional, but um, Education
You want to say the education and journey, in your
journey,
educational,
yeah, yeah. I have a lot of
yeah, the
ups and
education.
downs,
Of
but
course,
I try my
everybody does.
best. Yeah, I try my best to reach what I want to reach. Now, alhamdulillah, I have a goal. I had a goal when I was like a kid to be professor. So I worked hard to prepare my
Mm-hmm.
PhD. So alhamdulillah, yeah.
Yeah,
I worked in
that's
the
great.
same time. Yeah, in the same time I had a work. So I learned a lot of things. And even in my job, it's mixed. So I have my supervisor, can say like that.
Mm-hmm.
He's a man. So I worked with men. So it wasn't
Of course,
it
you're gonna
wasn't
experience
something.
everything in the workplace.
Yeah, it wasn't something weird because we used to deal with men before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
So
we
yeah, you
know how
just
to
like
deal
you
with
got
that.
used to it from like when you're young age. So yeah, so you know how
Yeah,
to
yeah.
deal,
We
you know
used
how
to
to.
deal with
Uh,
women and men, and it's not the same.
mm-hmm.
It's not at the same level. With men's, we have to do boundaries, limits. Like it's not the same. So we learned how to deal with women and men as in mixed education. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's an advantage of mixed education for me.
Yeah,
It's
sure,
like
I agree.
it
Like
prepares
put it.
us to to the life and to deal with different people, as you said, different kind of people.
Mm-hmm. I was actually like I've read tons of books how to talk to girls, how to talk to girls, how to talk to people actually, because I didn't know how to talk to people. And one of the best books I've read actually was How to Make Friends and Influence People for Dale Carnegie, and I've seen also his course on YouTube. It was actually an amazing book for dealing with people, and also the Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. It also like it teaches you how to be like a proactive rather than reactive person. So there's so many concepts actually I've tried to work on in order to deal with people, have the courage, and be outgoing more than being shy and introvert. No, I need to interact with people. I need to be an extrovert. I need to be sociable, you know. So because this will like I knew this will help me a lot, especially when I was in sales. I was working in sales career. So how could I be a salesperson when I don't know how to talk to people? It's kind
It's
of
true.
like double standard, right? So it's yeah, that's why I've worked on myself. I have come so long way to actually communicate better, be better communicator, be a great listener. I listen more than I speak. Like it's like I've like yeah, I've like gone a long way, like listening more than I speak in order to learn, and then understand and pick up like words and phrases from people in order to say in each situation, especially in Arabic, by the way. I'm so good communicator in English, but when I communicate in Arabic, sometimes I say some bullshit that I don't really mean. I just say stuff that it's actually I don't mean it. Like I've been to another thing, but sometimes people that just get the wrong idea sometimes, you know. So I don't know how to express myself in Arabic that well. So I think I have the same problem as you. But and just the language
Trust
itself,
me.
not in
But
Arabic, like the Fusha, but in just the public language itself. Like the everyday life language. So yeah, this is how it works. So Monia, tell me, like, Can fame lead you down to the wrong path or not?
Didn't hear your question.
Can
Could you
fame
repeat?
lead you to the wrong path or not?
Fame.
Fame, yeah. Being famous. Can
Yes.
it lead
Oh,
you to the wrong path or is it something good always?
famous like TikToker, like actor, like
Whatever kind of
somebody.
fame, whether it's a celebrity, being a
Yes,
YouTuber, being
like
a
that.
TikToker, having a lot of money, because fame and money are connected, as you know. Once you get famous, you have a lot of money. And if you have a lot of money, some people actually cannot or don't know how to deal with that money, so they do bad habits. They like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
get in the wrong
Again, it
direction
depends
and the
on
wrong
the
path.
person. Again, it depends on the person.
Hmm.
There are people who are dealing good with money and can control themselves in front of money and fame, and can translate this situation in a good situation for them, invest on themselves, be a good influencer, or how can I say, role model.
Yeah,
And there are other people who are not used to deal with money, are not used to deal with fame, so they are they have a big head. Can I say it like that? No, in French we say it
what do you
like
mean
that.
by
I don't
big
know in
head?
English.
Yeah,
They
big head,
became
like yeah, and they
they
become
became
like
how can I say it? متكبر,
ego, like they
arrogant,
have like yeah,
arrogant,
become proud, yeah,
arrogant,
arrogant, exactly, arrogant and yeah.
and they can,
So like they think they are a big shot,
yeah, they can
and
lead a wrong way. And arrogance is uh, is a very wrong way. So they can follow wrong people, do wrong things. So yeah,
that's
it
true.
depends on
Actually,
the
we have
person. I
a
think
very
that's
yeah,
it
like a
depends
very
on
famous
how we
saying
raise in
that it
our
says,
childhood.
yeah, الفلوس تغير النفوس. This is
Yeah,
like a
and
very
how we
famous
raise in
saying.
our childhood. There are
Uh-huh.
people are, as we said, mm, their heart is full in Arabic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can say it in English. Their heart is full. Money cannot change them, and the other people, money can change them because they are greedy, and they want more money, and they don't care about principles. And yeah,
That's true. That's true. So if you like, yeah, if you haven't like got any goals in your life anyway, and most of the people like they have turned it away this or they have turned it out this way, are the people who had no goals in life and then they got lucky, and they just get a huge amount of money, or they just get an opportunity of a lifetime and they become rich and famous. So this turned them to be like, oh my god, they just look for the lifestyle and then they change, like personally change and change their habits into something that is not good at all. They become arrogant, they become proud for nothing, literally, just because they have money, right? So they just turn out their lifestyle into something like wow, and yeah, just to get like belongs to the high class, like they say, you know. That's how it works, right? And like unfortunately, some other people actually they get to drugs, and some people they get more greedy and they get to like illegal stuff in order to make more money, you know. because they just want more and more, right? So they cannot have enough. Definitely, this is
Yeah,
a
true.
double-edged weapon, as like fame and money. So that's totally right. So that's great. So what do you think about? They say live life day by day or plan ahead. Which school are you? Which school of thought are you? Do you plan for your life for the future, or you just live day by day?
I make two of them.
Really? How is that?
I have short term plans and long term plans.
Uh huh. Nice. Okay. So, all right. So, how often do you plan for stuff?
I don't really plan. I just want to be um, honest. But I have a general plan, and I can
Mm-hmm.
do just small term plans to achieve this general plan. So that's why I said that I have short term plans and long term plans. So yeah,
Okay, that means that okay, you're a planner. Like you have plans, you have goals,
not really.
right?
Yeah, I
You're not
have
just like
goals.
living
Yeah, yeah.
randomly.
Yes.
That's the
Even
small
if
difference
in my
between
studies,
like
yeah, even
someone
in
who
my
has planned for
studies,
the life and someone who just live randomly. They don't have anything in their mind, you know.
randomly, but I have a general planning. I have a general
Uh-huh.
plan. I stick to the general plan, but I don't really make. I don't really make a plan. I'm not a planner, a good planner, you know.
It's okay, me
But
too. You know, you don't have
I
to just
find
write everything
myself,
down and
but at the
just
last,
plan for the long term as a business or something, you
yeah,
know.
I don't have this. Yeah, even I'm economist, but I'm not really economist in my life.
Most people actually
In
like that.
theory,
Most
in
people who are
theory.
good and when at work and something, they're not like that in the real life.
Yeah, yeah. But in my experience, that's how I work. I achieve things like that, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
As long
great, you
as
know.
I
Just keep
achieve,
going, you know.
as long as I achieve things in my life.
Yeah, exactly. The most important thing is goals,
Yeah,
right? So that's what I'm talking about. Just not like live randomly without goals, and because your life is gonna be meaningless, right? So you don't have to be a
of
good
course.
planner. Like a lot of entrepreneurs and a lot of successful people that I have followed and I have learned it from, they are not good planners, by the way. They just try things and take massive action, and that's it. And they deal with any problem in front of them, and they just put goals ahead of them in order to reach them. And after they reach their goals, they renew their goals more, right? In order to just reach the
Yeah,
top.
that's important. Yeah,
Definitely, 100%. Hi,
and
Said.
it
What's up, my
depends.
man?
There are ambitious people, but there are people who are not ambitious. They just want to eat, sleep, go to work, come
Yeah,
back to home.
sleep. Yeah, eat,
Yeah.
sleep, repeat. This is their mantra in life. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, the main mundane life, ordinary,
Hello.
like normal life. Hi, what's up?
Hi, how
How
are
you
you,
doing?
teacher?
I'm good. I'm great, alhamdulillah. How about you?
I'm great.
Can you hear me? Good. Where are you from?
Sorry,
Where are you from?
first sorry, interruption. Uh, After that, I'm from Mauritania.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, man. Welcome. So, how old are you and what do you do?
My old is 18 years old.
Mm-hmm. 19? How old are you?
Around 18 years old.
18 years old. Okay, you're still pretty young. Good for you.
Yeah,
So, how good is your
yeah.
English on a scale of 1 to 10?
Actually, I learned English go around 2 years ago. But problem, I haven't anyone can talk you in English. Okay, tell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go ahead. I can't hear you right now. Hello? I think you have a connection problem, dude. Okay, let's get back to Monia. Monia has some like great uh thoughts today, Monia. Like I'm so happy, I'm so glad that I have you here
Yeah, I'm happy too.
because because like I just need like I like this kind of like podcast thing, like when I have someone to brainstorm and discuss different things, with them.
Yeah, and help
So
me
it's a
to
great
improve my
advantage.
vocabulary, my
This is the
English.
point. This is the most important thing, and that's why I recommend everybody to share with us, even in the comment section.
Yeah.
Ahlam, Rashid, Sarah, Mas, Sayed, you have a problem with the internet connection, you can join us again. Munir, all the people who are watching, guys. Whether you participate by tapping on the screen for more people to join us and benefit, or just type in the comments, guys, what do you think? Tell us your opinions, your thoughts. Try to express yourself as much as you can. Sarah, you're always here, Sarah, but you know, like I want you to join us, to
Yeah,
speak,
come up,
to learn
Sarah.
more. So yeah, this is the most important thing actually, which is fascinating. Yeah, welcome, Sarah. Welcome on the board. Welcome on the floor, like they say. Good
Hello,
morning, Monia.
Fabian. How are you, my
Yeah,
friend?
a lot of people know you. Like you're famous, you see?
I'm not.
It's gonna spoil you. It's gonna spoil
I'm
you. Watch
not.
out.
I'm just. I have big hearts and I like people. I'm open.
Yeah, we like you too. You're amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. You're kind.
It's going great, Sarah, as you know. We've been talking here and you've been listening, so yeah, we're excellent, alhamdulillah. Everything is great. How about you? What's up with your English? How are you rocking the English
Oh,
language? How are you improving? She's a female with a brilliant mind. Yeah, definitely.
oh.
Like she shows
Come
me every
on,
single day
Fabian.
something great with
What can I say
with the
about
mentality
you?
that dude, as long as she's from Morocco, oh my god, this is the best. You know, it's really cool. So, so what do you think, Monia, about the government is obliged to pay unemployment benefits?
No, I'm not.
Can I roll in English? Yeah, she is.
Now you're.
She
No,
is. She's
now.
improving. She's making great progress.
Oh my God.
Girl, don't be shy. You're blushing
Oh.
right now. I can
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah. I'm a shy person.
But you're also sociable and an extrovert person. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
overcome the shyness.
Yeah, I
Overcome the
cannot
shyness,
understand
girl.
my personality. I'm introvert and extrovert at the same time.
Which is kind of like, really good.
Me too.
My breakfast, Yeah, I ate a good, my favorite meal today, which is ملوخية and chicken. It was amazing. This is the best meal ever for me.
You know, molokhia is different here in Morocco. The name molokhia.
Really?
You know, yeah,
How would that?
we call molokhia bamia. That's we call bamia. Your
What?
bamia, your
Uh-huh.
bamia is our molokhia.
Uh-huh. Really? I
Yeah, we
see.
make here Morocco tagine of bamia with meat
Mm-hmm.
sauce, but we call
Okra
it
in English.
molokhia.
Yeah, it's okra. They call it ملوخية, man. That's just like, oh my God, it's just different like names with different things. So they've
Yeah,
mixed everything.
if you come in Morocco and you ask for molokhia, it's not your molokhia, so don't be surprised.
Hmm. Yeah, I gotta be careful about that because I don't like bamia. I don't like okra. It's not my favorite. So your
Actually,
molokhaya
yeah.
is not gonna be my favorite.
You cannot know. You must taste. You must be, you should be open-minded. Just taste.
Okay, I'm gonna try. But I'm actually like I'm adoring sweets. You know, I love sweets in Morocco. Like I want to try it.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of sweets are
Uh,
based in yeah.
that's cool. I'm hearing my
Almonds
voice.
based.
So can you log out and log in again?
Yeah, I am.
It's like because it's I don't know the problem with the headset or what. I think if you just log out and log in again, like just like just it's gonna like get fixed because it happened like yesterday as well.
It's okay now?
No, I still hear my voice. Taste and see how good is the food from ammonia places.
Yeah, you're welcome, Fabian.
She's a good cook.
You and your
Yeah,
family.
it's good now. That's great. She's a good cook, of course. Like, yeah, we're gonna actually open for her a restaurant, and she can cook for us every type of food. What do you think?
It's a good investment. Yeah.
Great. So she's
Yeah.
open-minded even for any business idea. So that's great. Mimi,
Yeah.
welcome back. Welcome, Mimi. I'm still hearing my voice, Monia. So, like, get out of the life and join again. It's gonna be fixed. Believe me.
Even now?
I don't know. Yeah, right now is good. So yeah,
Okay,
just keep it up.
okay.
Yep. Actually, what's up here? Dishes, and I downloaded it and have. What's up for dishes? Like this is another imagination, man. Good, good. This is good, Fabian. Glad to hear that. She's gonna be famous anyway because yeah, I'm gonna post all of her recipes on YouTube. So, like, people will love it. You will teach us your secret sauce, okay? You're on mute, girl. Mimi, what's up, Mimi? Ahlam. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Join us. Like, let's have it crowded and have some conversation for about half an hour again.
Yeah.
Good evening,
Mimi,
Fabian is
Fabian.
welcome
asking.
back, Mimi.
Thank you. I'm glad to meet you again.
Me too, actually. How's your day? How's everything with you?
Everything is good.
Great. Alhamdulillah, great.
Alhamdulillah.
So, What did you want to say something, Monia?
Just one answer, Fabian. So he asked, "What's the topic?" And I want to answer him that here Mohammed is helping us to learn how to speak English correctly. So we don't have specific topics. He's asking me, I asking him, and we're talking about different topics. Yes, you're welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Mohammed. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, alaikum salam.
Mm,
What's up, my man?
all fine, all fine. Good morning, Madam Munia. Wa alaikum salam.
Oh,
Good
Dr.
evening, good
Fabian,
morning.
how are you?
Salam.
Good morning. Salam.
Now you might be wondering why is this crazy man saying good morning at 12 o'clock of the night?
Yeah,
Like
I heard that
basically,
that's your
like you sound like from a different country for sure. So
I am
it's totally
next to you.
understandable.
I'm in Kuwait,
Kuwait, okay,
and the time is
cool.
12:30 a.m.
Wow, really? It's
So what should I
noon
say?
there.
So what should I say? Good morning or good night?
Fabian. I heard that it's always morning for you, so you say
Yes,
good morning.
I'm always a morning person. I never say good afternoon or good evening because you'll be good night very soon.
Ah, cool. But you live in Kuwait, or you're from Kuwait?
I'm originally from India, living in Kuwait for the
I know.
past
Yeah, it
30
sounded.
years.
I just learned. I just knew the accent right away, man. Like that
Oh,
you're
wow.
Indian.
Where are you from? Algeria
Because
or Egypt?
I'm an Indian by heart.
Really? Let me dissect it for
Yes,
you.
man. Because I love Indian. I love
Okay, okay.
India. Like where are you from India?
Mumbai, originally Goa.
Mumbai. See, so I've seen all the movies about Mumbai. I've seen everything,
Really?
man. Like, oh my God, I'm a big consumer of Indian movies. I love it.
Who's your
You know,
famous
the last
actor?
movie I've
Shatrughan.
seen.
Which
For the
one?
actors and actresses, I know them all, and they're all great. I love them. But my favorite right now, of course, and the last movie that it was incredible for me is Pathan for Shah Rukh Khan and John Abraham and Salman
Pathan.
Khan. Like it was crazy. Like oh
Yeah,
my
I just
God,
seen
like
it
the three
yesterday.
actors. Yeah, the three actors together. Oh my God, like it was mind blowing with Deepika Padukone. Oh my God, man! Like this
Okay.
Did you
movie
see Mohammed,
is the best.
did you see the life of P? That's a
The
great
Life of
movie.
Pi.
Yeah, of
The Life
course.
of Pi,
For
not P.
I find
Pi.
of Pi, yeah.
Favorite
But it's
actually.
here like
Pi,
yeah,
Pi.
it's
The Life of
amazing.
Pi.
It's a
Yeah.
really great story. Actually.
Okay. Have you seen this movie, Three Idiots?
Definitely, man. Like I've seen it like 20 times.
Wow.
Amir
What did you
Khan
learn?
is one of my best actors.
What did you learn from
You
that
know,
particular movie? Any dialogue?
I learned from this
Any
movie a
particular?
lot. I it's actually it's just the story itself and it's just like this mind of this guy is
I know the
literally
story.
amazing. Like
These people should
touching.
watch it.
Yeah.
But I want to know which part of the dialogue or which part of the thing which touched you. I know one particular one which touched me, and I use it as my mantra.
Which touched me. Like this is a difficult situation. Again, what's your
Okay.
mantra?
You want me to say in Hindi or in English?
In English, of course. Like
Okay.
I've
Don't
been
run.
watching Indian for like 13, 14 years now, but I haven't like just learned like Namaste and Q and some like
Wallah, I
words
want to
only.
kill
I
you.
haven't focused
Wallah,
on
I
the
want to
language
kill you.
actually.
I learned Arabic in 3 months.
Really?
And you have been watching it for 15 years and you've
I
learned
just
only Namaste?
like I didn't put it in my mind.
I will tell Mr. Amir Khan to send you
I just haven't
to
like
jail.
I just like the language, the sound of the language, but I haven't focused on repeating and wasn't really focused on.
Okay, I'll tell you one dialogue which touched me.
I just love watching them.
I'll tell you one particular dialogue which touched me. Don't run after success. Become
Sure.
capable. Success will run after you.
Is it me or what?
Have you heard this?
Yeah.
Have you heard
Go
this?
ahead.
Don't run after success. Become capable. Success will run after you.
Yeah, I've heard it just this morning from you,
Yes.
Fabian.
Yeah.
It is Munia who reminded me this,
Amazing.
actually. Not Munia,
That's
there's a Filipino police officer. She told me about this. Have you watched Sholay?
great. I've
Mr.
watched
Mohammed?
what again?
Sholay, the old movie Sholay.
Soli?
Yeah. Amitabh Bachchan, Dharminder, Gabbar Singh. Kitne aadmi the? You remember
Yeah,
this
yeah. I've
dialogue?
seen all the movies of Amitabh Bachchan, but
It's
I
a
don't
very old
remember
movie.
dialogues right now.
He dies.
Yes.
He dies in that movie.
Uh-huh.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. It's a very topmost movie in the world. I mean, in Hindi, I think Sholay.
Cool. That's interesting actually. Like
So, what do you do
I
to
love
teach us
these kind of
English?
stuff.
I want to learn English.
Fabian,
Yes.
I remember one word in Indian, pagal.
Okay. Hey,
Bagal. Uh-huh.
you know what is that in English?
Yeah,
Can you tell me what is it in English?
pagal,
Pagal means what in English?
crazy.
No, a three-letter word.
Really?
Three-letter word.
What?
It's a three-letter word. What is pagal in English?
Tell me. I know that it's
No. I know it.
crazy.
Crazy
Hey,
is not.
Mohammed Shah, he say majnoon.
No, Majnun is in
Majnoon,
Arabic.
yeah. But they say it in Hindi.
Yeah, but pagal
Sometimes.
means what in English? Because I'm going to open one big secret to you now. Once you tell me the meaning of pagal in English. It's a three-letter word.
Pagal Panti, like Pagal, yeah, Pagal is actually it's the context to like the movie
No.
Pagal Panti. It
No.
meant like
Pagalpanti is a different one.
Mohammed Shah
I'm
say mad.
asking you what is the meaning of pagal? I mean, what is the English word for pagal in English? What is the English word? She told me
Mohammed
crazy.
says
Crazy is
mad.
not right.
Mad.
Okay. How you spell mad?
M-A-D.
Okay. Now I will tell you the full form of mad. Okay. When you fall in love, it is my adorable darling. Okay. Now, when you are trying to do something, when you are uplifting the society or anybody, you make a difference. That is why all the good people who did something for the world are called pagal first, and then after they understand, wow, what a genius is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree to this?
Yes, I always agree with you, Fabian.
So thank you for calling me pagal. I love you for that.
You're pagal, actually.
Pagal. Wow,
pagal
like
means what?
see,
My adorable darling?
like totally different meaning. There, well, darling. Timonia, he got you there. He got you.
Or do I make a difference? Mohammed, we are just trying to pull her legs. Don't take anything seriously, yeah? Don't take it to your heart. Take it to your lungs and kidneys.
Yeah. When you are talking, you are talking, Mr. Fabian, I hear with my both ears and my brain. I must.
So that means
I try to find the trap. What is the trap of Mr. Fabian?
oh my God, I am never trapping you, my dear. I never trap you.
Okay.
I remove out the best in you.
Thank you.
That is the meaning of Fabian. Fabian means seed grower. He grows a seed, and that he never traps people.
Okay, that's great.
That's cool. That's
So
interesting.
do not insulate
Rafida,
me.
what's up?
So do not insulate me.
What?
Do not insulate me.
Only pagal.
Yeah, I know. But I'm not trapper. I'm not a trapper.
Let's welcome Rafida, guys, to the live. What's up, Rafida? How are you doing?
Mohammed Shah, how are you?
Oh, thank you. What about you guys?
Mohammed Shah I cannot see because this one is wearing a yellow T-shirt. Mr. Mohammed is wearing a yellow T-shirt, so I cannot see what is the script. I have to strain my eyes. Mohammed, can you put your back towards the camera?
My back?
Yeah. Or can you put your T-shirt upside down? Inside out?
Oh, it's gonna be like really hard, man, because the camera is actually reversing the
No.
writing.
No, that
But
particular thing on that is yellow in color, so it cannot, we cannot see the things.
it's
You
called We
mean
Own
the
the Night.
writing?
Yeah, the words. It is
Yeah,
contrasting with the.
yeah,
It
it's
is
called
contrasting.
that. It says we own the night.
We own the night, huh? Wow, you're an owl. That means.
Yeah, I'm a night owl for sure.
Okay. Don't take
So
it to your heart, huh? You know where to take it from.
what?
Don't take every word from what I say to your heart.
No, it's okay, man. I know you're
Yeah,
kidding. Like,
you can take it from the kidney and lungs, whatever you want.
Okay.
like, dude, he has a sense of humor. Yeah, definitely. Like, I love watching Indian movies because of this. Like, they
Okay,
have a
great.
very great sense of humor.
But
Rufida, what's up?
most of the women, they want a man who has a funny bone.
Hold on, good.
Like your voice is not clear, Rufida. Like, can you raise your voice, please?
Who are you saying? Myself?
Hi, good evening,
Ruha.
guys.
No, I'm talking
Can you hear me
to
now?
the new girl that
Yes, my
joined to
darling. I hear
us.
you loud
Yeah,
and clear.
can hear you. Yeah, what's up? How's it going with you?
So, I'm good. Pretty good. What about you guys?
Great, or great,
Mr.
or
Fabian,
excellent.
he got a good mood here.
I'm always in a good mood because you are making me pagal.
Oh,
Mr.
man.
Fabian,
Yes,
you make me laugh even if you're in the section, in the comment section.
really.
Yeah.
Can I ask my wife to vouch for it?
What?
Can I ask my wife to vouch for that?
Didn't get it.
My wife, can I ask her to vouch it? That I make it,
Yeah,
very.
she's welcome. Yeah.
No, you will cut my relationship
No.
because she will tell me this man is a terrorist in the house.
Oh my god. Like, Monia, we're gonna get him in trouble. Like, she's welcome. How she's welcome? In the
No,
Of
that's my middle
course.
name. I'm Mr. Troublemaker.
You're a troublemaker.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a different story, man.
No, Munia is always
It doesn't end
Munia is
good.
always thinking, oh my God, what is he up to?
Mm-hmm.
So, Miss Rovalda, where are you from?
I'm from Algeria.
Wow,
You are
so
from
cute.
India or Munia?
Yes. Sorry, or?
What about Munia?
Munia.
I'm from Morocco.
Monia's from Morocco.
Next to you.
Oh,
And Mohammed is
Yeah.
from?
Oh, welcome, Algerian friend.
so we are Jiran, neighbors.
Of
Jiran.
course, we are more than neighbors.
Wow.
Yes.
Mr. Mohammed, where are you from?
I'm from Egypt.
Wallah? When Bel Egypt? Luxor wala, Cairo wala,
Or in
Saidi.
Egypt. No, I
Where?
live in the
Sharm el Sheikh?
Monhor near Alex.
Yeah, Alexandra?
Alexandria, yeah.
Oh,
Just
wow,
near
Jamil.
Alexandria, not
That is why you're
basically
Jamil,
Alexandria,
Gamal,
but
Malish, Michelle.
this guy speaks in Arabic good.
Yeah,
But the
عشان أنا
representation about Alexandria.
Oh man.
عشان أنا أكل مش وجبنة قديم.
This is Saidi, man. The Saidi
Well,
dialect,
yes, I'm having
you
all the
know.
scientists working with me. They are all say that they are engineers and all this bullshit nonsense when they do not know how to speak English.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's always Egyptian, like
Yeah,
definitely. Like they're always everywhere, especially in
yeah,
Kuwait and Dubai, and you can find a
yeah.
lot of Egyptians. And besides, yeah, they tell me also that they find a lot of Indians. They
Yeah,
work in
Indians are there.
the yeah,
Indians
like
are there. So
yeah, sure.
how did you get a chance to learn so good English? I mean, I really respect you. I have never seen much.
Thank you.
I
You
know one
have a
guy who's
very good
working with me.
accent.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Tell me,
need you, Mr.
What?
Mohammed.
Mr. Mohammed, I have two
Yes.
reasons for that your English is good. One, maybe you're having an other girlfriend like a Filipino or a Britisher, or you must have watched movies. Which one is it?
Dude, I don't have any girlfriends, and I've studied in college, and of course, like by actually like working on myself and improving my accent and watching a lot of movies and TV shows. Of course, it
Ah, okay, okay.
it was a big bump for me to
Ah, okay,
actually
okay.
speak very good English. So yeah, and now I'm teaching the language
So
to
now,
Arab and non-native speaker.
oh wow, wow, wow. I mean, I really respect you, salute you, because most of the people who have been in the college, they teach me English in a very funny dialect. Gemil Gemel or Jamal Jamil. If you get what I mean to say.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to pull
like
your legs.
Egyptians is like oh my god, like they're always everywhere, and they of course they always like have like a stereotype for us in Egypt here. So
Hmm.
thank you, Ahlam. Of course, like you're the best. So
Yeah, but here in TikTok, I was very surprised with the level of English. Even in Algeria, in Egypt,
Yeah,
mashallah, people are improving really, and they
they are
have
trying.
very
yeah,
good
Algeria.
accents.
I've I've met tons of people from Algeria. They have amazing accent, of
Right.
course, like Jasmine and Phoenix and all these people. Oh my God, they are great. And Medina and wow, and Morocco, of course. And don't get me started on Morocco because I love Morocco in a way before
Except
even
me.
anything.
And
I
No, you're
me.
yeah.
the best. You're one of the best like things in Morocco. What are you talking about, Monia?
Who is saying except me? Is it Rowana or who said
Rufina.
except me?
Not
Ronaida.
me.
Ronaida. Tell me what is the size of your neck?
Yeah,
What is the size of your neck?
the side off.
The size of your
The
neck.
size of your neck.
I put
Where
her
did
in the
Oh,
hot seat.
Hmm? No, because I want
what's
to
the
hang you when you
opposite?
said that except me. Do not do not underestimate yourself. Do not put yourself down.
No,
True?
I'm don't put myself down, but I don't have really good level in English. So
So
I'm
what?
always trying to myself and develop my English language, but
Okay.
it's not enough.
Okay. Can I ask you, are you speaking
I
Japanese or
think
Chinese now?
no, of course not.
So your English is so cute, so beautiful, so wonderful that you're still telling me that you
Thank
are not good. Well, I want. Can you tell me the
That's the
size?
problem with most people, Fabian.
They
Like they always
underestimate
like
themselves.
underestimate themselves, and they just they need just to push up, you know, to actually like trust and believe in
Right.
themselves more. And definitely they just need to practice. Ruvida, you just need to practice. You know everything.
yes,
You know
yes,
the grammar. You know
uh,
the
yeah.
structure.
For me, I find that the most difficult thing is
Mm-hmm.
practice the language. You talk fluently by fluency. This is the
That
hard
will
thing for
happen.
me.
That will happen. That will happen. But you are going on the right track. There's nothing hard. People can communicate with you.
Yeah,
That
it's
is the
just
most
about the
important.
learning curve, and
What?
you just need to like work on
Nothing.
yourself, like work smarter. Not actually, maybe sometimes you just need to change your technique or try a different method
Yes.
or try a different technique and learning the thing by help by someone like an instructor or like advice from YouTube. Like the information is everywhere. You just need to look,
I'm always
and try a different technique.
I'm always trying to get someone to help me. And then I found the live in on TikTok. I found a lot of lives, and I'm trying to join on them. This helped me a lot
Okay, I will help you in another way.
in another way,
Yes.
which
Remove this
is
word. Remove this word trying out from your vocabulary.
for me.
Remove this word try. Trying.
Try,
Yes. You know what is the meaning of
try,
try?
and yeah,
Okay. It's either you can be hot or cold. It's either do or die. Right? There is nothing called try.
okay,
Try means I will check
بدي
if I
أنا
can
ما
do.
بحبوش.
I will check if I can do. If I'm not, I will go back to my old dirty life. So there is nothing called try. It's I will. And the
okay.
people who say I will, I mean, God be with them. So you just remove this word try and see within 1 week how you will become a parrot.
Yeah, even
Do you agree,
white
Mr.
or
Mohammed?
black. Right, Mr. Fabian?
You can connect with
Yeah,
me. I will send you one book. You can win.
Okay.
okay,
And
recommend.
and then afterwards, you tell me whether you can this because this is the trying is a word of a loser. The winner says I will. The loser says
Really,
I try.
Yeah.
I will
So
never
like
use
should
it.
must be must. Yeah. Try to like
Okay.
instead of I should do this, I should do that, and instead like I have to or I must to do
Okay.
this.
If you want, I
When
can show
should
you
becomes
Okay.
something
must.
right now. If you want, I can
So
show you something right now. But I do not know whether you all can see it. You
Okay.
want,
Thank you.
you want, you want to see it?
what is that?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, give me 2 minutes. I will just search for it. Actually, I was on the bed to hit my night out. But since Mr. Mohammed is so gemel, Malish Mishal, I have to do something different.
Okay.
Give me 2 minutes.
This guy is. I'm
This guy is
scared.
making me crazy.
Mr. Fabian is always amazing.
Suba is scared. Don't be scared. We're all here. Nothing is gonna happen.
Okay, I got it. Just give me 1 minute. I'll be back.
Sure. So Rita, like for you, just need us like keep doing what you're doing, keep trying, keep improving, practicing more and more. Keep listening to the language, of course, because if you want to be a good speaker, you have to be a good listener. Okay, so just gotta like listen and read. This is like a daily routine in your life. Okay, every single day in English. And beside that, practicing as much as you can in any live, of course. Join lives on TikTok, join on Hello Talk rooms, to speak with native speakers. You can find a lot of different people actually speak very good language, you know.
Yes. And my field in the university also is English language. So I should do my best to improve myself and develop my level of English.
Great.
Yeah.
Great. You're gonna level up, okay? But how are you gonna level up? By just using the right techniques, using the right sources and the
Okay.
resources, and you can find a lot of resources. Actually, my link in my bio can help you with anything that you want, whether it's phonetics, whether it's IELTS, TOEFL, listening materials, a lot of things actually. So you can also
Thank
subscribe
you
to my
so
YouTube
much.
channel,
I will check
and
it.
I have a lot of courses. Sure. I have tons
You
of
have a channel?
courses and anything that uh, yeah, the channel and link in the bio has all my social media accounts. So yeah, like you just like hop in on these stuff and try to learn as much as you can.
Okay. Can you give me 2 minutes of your time?
Yeah, I will check it
Sure.
later.
Yeah, but I require 2 volunteers. Who is volunteering?
Moni and Friday. I have here 2 volunteers.
Really, Mohammed? Why not you?
Come
Volunteers are
on,
always
Moni.
students.
I'm the host here. So, like,
Okay.
I gotta get you to participate in something. So,
Go ahead, Mr. Fabian.
1 minute. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. You need to expand me. Yeah?
Mhm.
Can you see it?
Yes.
well,
Winners,
not quite,
winners
but the
You
versus
right,
need you need
losers.
to expand.
the
You
right
need to
thing.
go to another mode and
Uh,
expand it, and then after you will see it much clearer.
okay.
Winner is always part of the answer.
Yeah. Somebody else read that. Let's keep
The
a winner and a
loser
loser.
is always part of the problem.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. I know that you like it. Come on. Go ahead. Yalla.
The
Hurry up
winner
slowly.
always has a program. A loser always has an excuse. A winner says, "Let me do it for you." Loser says, "That's not my job." I
Mhm.
cannot see the rest.
1
The
minute. Let me
winner,
just
yeah,
hold up. Okay. Now is it visible?
the winner
Mr. Mohammed, can you
says,
expand the screen?
expand the
For
screen.
me, I can
Yeah, you can expand. Go to a
expand the
different.
screen. How can I
Yeah,
expand the screen?
you can go to the different portrait and you can expand the screen. Okay. If you can read, continue.
Different topic?
No,
What
no,
different
different
topic?
portrait. That is a side where you can, instead of putting this 3 at the side, you can put that in a different way
I think the winner sees an answer for everything,
for every problem.
every problem. I didn't see problem, so I guess that is a thing.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. Cannot see the beginning. The loser sees a problem for every answer.
Hmm.
The winner says it may be difficult, but
It is possible.
it's possible.
The
Yeah,
loser
it's
says,
so small.
Amazing.
if
I
Mr.
hardly
Mohammed
can.
knows how to expand
Mr.
it, then it will
Fabian
be
knows
easy.
that is amazing. That is
Okay,
amazing.
let me read it for you. Okay, since you are straining your eyes, I will do the needful. Okay,
So,
the winner says it may be difficult, but it is possible. The loser says it may be possible, but it is too difficult. When a winner makes a mistake, he says, "I was wrong." When a loser makes a mistake, he says, "It wasn't my fault." A winner makes commitment. A loser makes promises. Winners have dreams. Losers have scheme. Winner says, "I must do something." Loser says, "Something must be done." Winners are a part of the team. Losers are apart from the team. Winners see the gain. Losers see the pain. Winners see possibilities. Losers see problems. Winners believe in win-win. Losers believe for them to win, someone has to lose. Winners see the potential. Losers sees the past.
So, Mr. Can you show us the name of the book? That's
After I
true.
finish, after I finish my talk. Okay. Winners are like thermostat. Losers are like thermometers. Winners choose what they say. Losers say what they choose. Winners use hard arguments, but soft words. Losers use soft arguments, but hard words. Winners stand firm on values, but compromise on pretty things. Losers stand firm on pretty things, but compromise on value. Winners follow the philosophy of empathy. Don't do to others what you want to do, what you what you would not want to do them to do to you. Losers follow these philosophies. Do it to others before they do it to you. Winners make it happen. Losers let it happen. Winners plan and prepare to win. The key word is preparation. And the name of the book is. Can you read this loudly?
You can win.
No.
Winners
This
don't
one.
Yeah,
do different things. They do
you can
things
read it.
differently. Yeah, this is really
You
good
can win by
actually.
Sukera.
Amazing book. Mm-hmm.
You know, there is
Shiv
something
Sarab.
called attitude over aptitude. You know what is attitude over aptitude?
Attitude and aptitude. Uh-huh.
Uh,
Yeah.
It's a little
Attitude.
difference. You know the. Mm-hmm.
Tell me. Tell me.
Go
I
ahead.
want to listen from you all. What is the attitude over
It's
aptitude?
I just know that the meaning and
Okay. Tell me what is aptitude.
you know,
It's capacity.
No.
No.
Come on, hurry up slowly. Oh, what's happening? Somebody is feeling sleepy?
attitude.
No,
Vinny.
Esuba feels
Huh.
sleepy.
So, but
Okay, tell me, what is the meaning of aptitude? Hurry up slowly, I have to go to sleep.
Attitude is the comportment of someone,
Mm-hmm. No,
but
attitude. Tell me, aptitude what? I'm sorry.
aptitude is capacity, what he's able to do.
Okay, wonderfully said, but I'm looking out for a different answer. Aptitude is
Okay.
your skills, is your skills, what you have learned in your school, in your college. That is called aptitude. Attitude is your character, the way you look into things. If you say that you are not good, I mean you are not good. You are
mm-hmm.
cursing yourself. But how can you bless yourself? Because life, it's written, okay? Life and death is in the power of your tongue. So if you use your tongue to curse yourself, may God bless you.
Yeah, sure.
Right? So I think I have talked so much about it, and I think Mr. Host must be angry with me that hey, this is my life, and this man is coming here and talking nonsense. Get lost.
Cool. That's
Mr.
amazing, actually,
Fabian.
guys. So yeah, we had so much fun. Frida, me too, Frida. Like it's great actually, like the guys to meet you all. Fortunately, I have a session now, so gotta go to work. And
Oh, really?
yep, we can actually do it tomorrow. Like I'm gonna like yeah, I go live every single day, but today I just got only 2 hours window because I have work from now till actually sort time. So yeah, so maybe tomorrow we're gonna have a blast. You know, like for just more time
Okay.
than today.
I'll call the fire brigade, huh? Because you're going to
No,
have a
thank you.
blast, right?
Sorry, what?
I'll call the fire brigade because you're going to have a blast.
You know, and like, oh my